Today's show is brought to you by Pardon My Eastside. Get your Pardon My Eastside apparel right now at www.pardonmyeastside.com and use the promo code eBlockRadio to get 25% off. eBlock Radio is now available on the New Orleans Talk Network. Be sure to check them out and the rest of the podcasts that are available at neworleanstalknetwork.com.
Show on the planet. E-Block Radio.
Check one, check two, check one, check two. My man says extra motherfucking quiet, huh? Oh, shit. What up, dog? We live on the gram, man. Live on YouTube. Live on Facebook. But if you niggas is on Facebook, I'm not going to tell you no more, dog. The link is in the comments, dog. Go to YouTube now.
What's this? You got a lot of nerve.
Her ass. You're right. You see that?
Yeah.
Little gunshots. Yeah, it is Eastside shit. Whatever, dog.
Whatever.
Candy cane. Click that goddamn link and go to YouTube, dog. Thank you for checking us out, though. That's really West Side shit, though. Y'all the motherfuckers shooting up everybody.
Now.
Yeah, now. Motherfuckers is crazy. Y'all like my t-shirt, though? Stay high and shit. Y'all like that shit? Classic for the Wake and Bake show, man. Damn, I ain't even bust my fucking biscuits out and shit. Fuck around and eat these biscuits. Oh, shit, that's that motherfucking Wake and Bake, huh? All right, man, shit, y'all ready to get to it, dog?
Yes, sir.
All right, shit, let's do it, man. Yo, you know what it is, man. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio, man, live on your dial right this moment. It's your boy, the Hood, Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down live from the 48205, man. I got Angry Man in the building. Damn, I thought maybe because it was Friday.
No.
Fuck it.
He still gotta go to work.
Got my man Buck Buddy in the building.
Man, what it do?
Dog, you already know what it is, man. It's Friday. Freaky Friday and shit.
Friday.
Almost the weekend, man. It's the last unofficial last weekend of the summer and shit. Labor
Kids
Day
ain't
weekend.
Already in school. They going back, baby.
Yeah, some of the motherfuckers in already.
I know. If they ain't already in that thing,
Yeah.
they still going. They going back. Mine ain't in there yet.
Y'all in there? All right, shit. I know some of these motherfuckers is though already and shit. I don't be knowing. Like motherfuckers be asking me like, "Is the kids back in school?" I be like, "Dog, got no fucking kids. I don't fucking know. I don't know when these motherfuckers go back to school, nigga. Who the fuck cares? I ain't got nothing, nigga." Anyway, dog, it's Friday, man. Social Media Friday, so make sure you hit us up on Instagram and Twitter, man. Hit us up at Real Monk Money, and of course myself at Hood Howard Stern. Also, man, it is Friday, so if you out and about on the east side of Detroit, Roseville or East Point, dog, tonight the Spartans are taking the field, man, kicking off the college football night tonight. We're gonna be at Easy Street, man, 16101 East 10 Mile Road. Come support them Spartans and shit. I'm really a Wolverines fan, so I don't really give a fuck, but I'm gonna be there and shit, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be rooting on for State. I'm not a State fan. I'm a State fan when it comes to hooping, but like football, dog, I'm all blue and gold, you feel me?
For sure.
Mm-hmm. My bad. I had to take a pause and shit.
Yeah, damn.
I'm sorry, nigga. Shit, it was smelling too good. I had to hit the shit. All right, so what else been going on with you, dog? Shit, you gotta talk now, cause I gotta hit this shit. I'm about to choke.
Ain't nothing been going on with your boy, you know what I'm saying? Down at Easy Street Saloon, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And y'all motherfucking comparing that chicken sandwich Popeye shit, man, y'all better come fuck with me, man. Come get one of my chicken sandwiches, then I put me in the category. You know what I'm saying? I'm killing that shit all day, every day.
Especially when they add that motherfucking Gouda cheese to that Gouda.
That Gouda, you know what I'm saying? I sound like a battle rapper, want to get in the battle and shit, and I do. I do want to get in the battle. You feel me?
You know hey, word on the street though. Shit, nigga. Word on the street, them bitches and ran out though.
Yeah.
Like in real life, all real across life. The country and shit.
Yep. No more.
No more. No more. I guess they go bring them back later. I don't know. I never had one though. I figure it's just fucking Popeye's chicken. I don't really see how good that shit could be. Angry Man, what you think though?
Some bullshit.
Right. I mean, shit. First of all, Chick-fil-A is some good ass chicken though. Like it's just some good ass chicken across the board though. So I understand why. But like Popeye's chicken is just Popeye's chicken. Yeah, I mean, I fuck with Popeye's chicken. Don't get me wrong.
I ain't had one.
Nah, me neither and shit.
I guess now we can we figured out a way to get niggas to vote.
Or like Dave Chappelle said on shit last night, get niggas out and register for motherfucking pistols. Did you see that shit yet?
No, I didn't.
Dog, so I watched that shit, dog. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. This is some of the realest shit that Chappelle done had since the Chappelle show, I believe, dog. Look up, I think this is some of the realest shit, dog. But in real life, dog, he was talking some shit. I don't want to ruin it because like when you tell the jokes and niggas ain't seen it already, it'd be kind of fucked up. But all I do know is that my man Hoovy, yo, he say the sandwiches extinct, my niggas. Them bitches is gone. But
fossils. He
was talking some real shit last night, and he was talking some shit like he ain't give a fuck whether they was gonna take his contract or not. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit though, cause you know what? I was looking at that and I started thinking about, cause I think the New York Times and the Atlantic, I think, wrote a story about it, and they were saying this was the most politically incorrect comedy show that they've seen in a long time. And I thought about that shit, like, have we just become too motherfucking politically correct though? Mm-hmm. Like that we can't even have comedians no more? Mm-mm. Cause dog, he killed that shit though. Yeah. When I tell you that he was saying shit that you think that you don't want to say out loud and shit, dog. Man, he has some motherfucking transgender jokes that nigga was far beyond the scope of some shit that you should be saying on national TV, dog. That shit was crazy. I'm not gonna give it away, but everything he said was like, it was on point. I mean, this shit was funny, and it probably offended somebody, but shit, at the end of the day, the shit was funny.
Yeah, and that's what his job is. Yeah. Like, I don't get how fucking a comedian can offend somebody. You know, that you cracking jokes, bro. It's a fucking joke. You can't take a joke. Nigga, don't listen to it, bro.
Right, and that's what he said on the show. He was like, if you offended. What did he say? He was like, if you offended, you the stupid motherfucker that clicked on my face on Netflix. Nigga, you ain't have to. Yeah. Right. No, that shit was real though, and I understood exactly what he was saying. But if you get a chance, man, make sure you check that shit out, dog. That shit is hilarious, dog. That shit funny as hell. It is just jokes, dog. They don't act like they understand that shit though. But anyway, dog, anything else been going on, dog? Shit, this weekend and shit. Angry Man, I know. What you been up to, dog?
Nothing.
That's it.
Nothing at all.
Mark Money, what about you, dog?
Man, I don't know, man. I might go to Belle Isle, you know what I'm saying, for the holiday. You know what I mean? I ain't been down there all year, so I might go down there and visit Belle Isle. Sometimes I used to go down there just to like to fucking take my shoes off and put my foot in the grass, you know what I'm saying?
I feel that shit's supposed to recharge.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn. Hitting this shit too hard.
Yeah, you do.
All that nigga say I'm Chinese inside, dog. That was one of the jokes and shit about the transgenders and shit. He was talking about how he just want to be, say that he felt like he was born in the wrong body. Dog, this shit, I ain't gonna get into that shit, dog. That shit is motherfucking hilarious,
all right,
dog.
Man, let's stop talking about it, man. You ruining it for other people.
I ain't ruining that shit, dog.
But y'all gotta go see it, though. Y'all gotta definitely see it.
Yeah, for sure, dog. Anything else that I'm trying to see if I seen something else on fucking Netflix. I think that was it. Anything else going on in the news that we want to talk about before we get into some shit? No, I guess not. Dog, and he was, all right. He was saying this joke about Jussie Smollett, though. Nigga,
man, come on, man. Come on.
That shit was... that shit was fucking hilarious, dog. Damn, I'm trying to see if there's something else going on.
You thought about the news? You thought about Jussie?
Because that's what he was talking about. Pass that shit to me. Yeah, shit. I mean, I was just thinking about the shit that he was talking about in the show. I'm trying to think, was there something else that... It feel like it's something else I wanted to talk about today and shit. Before we got to our for real topic, maybe not. All right, so if you're just now checking us out, man, if you're on Facebook Live, then make sure you click that link so you can go over to YouTube Live. The link is right there in the comments. And today we're talking about top 5 comedians, man. Top 5 comedians of all time. No, dog. Larry Vance just checked it. He said, asked, did we catch up on Snowfall? I have not looked at that shit yet. I'm tripping. I gotta watch that shit, though. I gotta watch from episode 1, though. Like, from season 1, all that shit. I ain't never seen none of that shit.
Oh, damn. You ain't seen nothing?
I ain't seen nothing, dog. Venus, what up, though? You should be saying that on YouTube, though. Click the link. All right, let me put it in there one more time. Click that link right below and go over to YouTube. Make all comments on YouTube, dog.
I'll tell you why they ain't doing it.
Why?
Because you say one more time 8 times every show.
I do?
Yeah, you just ain't did the shit yet.
All right, so
I'm
next,
do it one more time.
I mean, next week we ain't doing this shit at all.
You just said one more time 5 times, dog.
Let me see.
One more time.
Y'all stupid, man.
That's why the kids ain't listening.
This is the kids. God damn, he called y'all the kids. I say y'all heard about Lowe's vice president. That motherfucker said he made new tools for Hispanic people who have small hands. Now, I ain't hear that shit. For real?
For us, who the people?
Hispanic people.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. Do Hispanic people historically have small hands?
I mean, they're just
Is that
smaller.
racist?
It's kind of.
Is it?
Yeah, they small in stature, but yeah.
But if they like buying all the tools and doing the most work.
Anyway.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's, I don't think that's really a thing.
You just found a way to make a couple more dollars.
Right. Or maybe you just wasn't supposed to say that, though. Like, maybe you go ahead and implement it without actually saying it. Maybe that's what it was.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
That's like Nike saying we're going to start making size 17s for kids with big feet.
Right. Well, if you say black kids with big feet, then I guess I'm assuming that that's racist.
Maybe,
He say no, all the Mexican people like fuck Lowe's and shit. But in real life, they can't, though, because, that was going to be racist. I said that.
Oh, you even racist?
That was going to be racist.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the truth, though. Like in Texas, they really... Huh?
Maybe they the ones that complain.
I mean, yeah, probably so.
But I don't understand, like, how y'all even say that, because some of them motherfuckers just as racist than the white people.
Who, Mexicans?
Hell yeah,
Oh,
some
yeah,
of
for
them.
sure. Yeah, for sure. I think everybody
I
racist
got a
little
couple
bit.
of dogs, homies, but a lot of motherfuckers racist, bro.
There's a lot of motherfuckers racist, huh? All right, we gonna go to the commercial break, dog, because it's almost 10:30. Then we gonna get into our for real topic. We gonna talk about our top 5 comedians, man. My list might be a little weird and shit. I might not even realize and shit, but it's gonna be probably a little weird. But the one thing I do think about this shit though is that in my top 5, I don't have any women comedians, and it's not because I'm sexist. It's just that I don't find a lot of them motherfuckers funny. Like I don't know. Is that wrong? Are we allowed to say that? Like, can you say that you don't find?
That's sexist. You sexist.
Just because I don't find them funny.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's fucked up. That's the world we living in, dog. Right. Yo, we gonna go to commercial break real quick, man. Don't forget, if you're on Facebook Live right now, click that link in the comments and go over to YouTube. And once you get to YouTube, please hit the subscribe button, dog.
Subscribe.
Because next week, for real, I ain't gonna tell y'all no more, Angry Man.
One more time.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Next week, for real, we gonna be all YouTube. So if you be on Facebook, you're gonna miss out and just have to watch the replays. But we'll be back in about 45 seconds, man. You already know what it is. The Livest Cloud radio station on the planet
Earth, dog.
Straight from the E-Block Radio, dog. We'll be back in about 45 seconds. And we're back.
Yeah.
You already know what it is, man. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet.
Earth dog.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial, man. I got my man Angry Man holding it down. More money in the building.
What up, though?
And of course, it's your boy, man, the Hood, Howard Stern. Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. We back in the building. Thank y'all for hanging out through the commercials. We about to get on point right now, though. Today, we talking about top 5 comedians, all right? And this came up because I was watching Dave Chappelle last night. I'm like, damn, he a funny motherfucker, dog. And then I started thinking about some of his other specials. Then I started thinking about some other comedians. I'm like, damn, who the fuck would be in my top 5? So that's how we got on that today. If you on IG Live right now, hit me in the comment box, dog. Facebook Live, YouTube Live. Hit me in the comment box. Let me know who is in your top 5. Angry Man, top 5 comedians, dog.
All right.
Now we come from a funny ass era too, so I'm curious to see what you go say.
Well, I'm gonna jump it off with Eddie.
For sure.
Gotta go with Eddie. Gotta go with old Marty Marr.
Okay.
I gotta put Martin up there. Gotta go with my man Bernie.
For sure.
Gotta have Bernie up there. Gotta go with my man Chris Rock.
Okay.
And then I gotta end it off. Home run, Dave Chappelle.
All right, bet. Damn, that shit sound eerily similar to what I have and shit. Any exact order on that?
No.
No, just kind of in there.
Yep, just have it.
Because depending on the special you listening to, them shits can fluctuate.
I mean, shit, put them all in concert. Whoever hit the stage first.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
For sure. Yeah. So no Steve Harvey?
Hell no.
You fuck with Steve Harvey?
He probably don't make my top 10.
Damn, top 10?
Nah.
10.
Nah.
Now we talking about, I did just say comedians. We talking about like straight up stand up comedians? Because a lot of motherfuckers is great comedic actors and not good stand up.
You say comedians.
Yeah. So that could be anything, movies or anything.
Comedian actor, you know, I'll put him up there.
Yeah.
He's funny on the big screen.
Yeah.
But as straight up stand up, nah. I ain't nothing personal. It's just people more funnier.
Right. For sure.
You know? I mean, because honestly, I didn't really like him that much in The Kings of Comedy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if somebody wrote for him or something. It's
Who
just
that?
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
You know what? I ain't never felt Steve Harvey for real.
Said never.
I mean, honestly, I'd never. Like, I just feel like he scold the crowd, you know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know what I'm saying, trying to be funny.
Scold the crowd.
Yeah. Like, trying to be somebody daddy and shit.
Like Bill Cosby.
Yeah, but still got skeletons.
And Bill
in your
Cosby not
tongue.
in there nowhere.
No,
Damn, that's a tough one.
that's a tough one.
What you say, dog? Hey, 5 is a short list.
5 is a
Five is a
short
short
list.
Because there's a couple
Really?
motherfuckers that kind of need to
Because
make
you know
it.
what? You know, it's tight because Sinbad damn near made my top.
And I was
5.
just going to say. And yeah, that's all I was going to say. That's tough.
That's a tight list right there.
Yeah, for sure. More money. What you say, bro?
Man, I can't really say, man, like you said, that's just a short last list, bro. And I got some motherfucker. I want to put some dudes in that motherfucker.
Right.
Like Richard Pryor, motherfucking Red Fox. You know what I'm
Damn,
saying?
right.
What's my man? Bebe Kids, nigga.
Oh, shit. Damn,
Yeah,
I forgot. Yes, Robin.
You know what I'm saying? That's a short ass list, and y'all naming niggas recently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These is the motherfucking pioneers of this shit. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go off with Richard Pryor, number 1. Red Fox, number 2. He brought the grunchiness all to the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Stand up man on the screen.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna go Eddie. You know what I mean? I gotta go Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Then I gotta go Bernie. I fuck with Bernie heavy. You know what I'm saying? And my last one, George Lopez is very funny to me.
George Lopez is funny,
very,
though.
very funny to me, bro.
Yeah.
He usually make your top 10.
Yeah. For sure.
George
For sure.
Lopez is very funny. And that's just not even a hat that I want to put in the
Exactly,
top,
I know,
top
right?
5, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of tough, dog. Cause I got one that's on my top 5 list that, like, I think a lot of people overlook. They forget and shit, and then when I say it, they be like, "Oh shit, dog." So look, I'm gonna fuck around with it. And it's funny that nobody said Kevin Hart in their top 5 though. So no. Damn. Okay. Kevin Hart not in my top 5 either. So I gotta go with it's a tough one for 1 and 2. Because, well, actually 1, 2, and 3, because I put these 3 people like kind of in the same category, and that's Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, and Richard Pryor. Like, to me, they like almost the same person, just like some different generations and shit. But I gotta put them 3 in there. They interchangeable as far as top 3. Now the bottom 2 though is George Carlin, dog. George Carlin is funny as fuck. White dude and shit.
Yes,
and
he
he was the
funny as shit.
first. I ain't gonna lie. George Carlin was the first comedian, the stand-up comedian I ever seen. Fucking around, staying up late one night watching HBO and shit. And he was on that motherfucking. George Carlin's a hilarious ass white man. And ever since then, he kind of set the standard for what I felt like stand-up comedians could be. Now you got those 4 right there. Now the hard part is at the end. Because I got about 4 people I want to put in there. Cause I gotta do Bernie. You gotta do Cat Williams, even though he got some shit going on. You gotta do that. I even gotta throw DL in there now, only because I didn't like DL originally.
Hell no.
What?
Yeah, it's
His
hilarious.
stand up,
What?
I don't like his stand up, bro.
It ain't the same no more. I know what you're talking about. And that's the
The
DL
heckle in
that
the
yes,
crowd
that's the
shit.
DL that I didn't like. But I'm telling you, that shit changed since then though.
I ain't seen that.
That shit changed since then. And then, like you said, Robin Harris. So I don't know which one is gonna fill that last one. I think just to
No, Marty
shit.
Marr, you love Marty Marr.
I like Martin as a comedic actor. Not his stand up is not as funny as the other 4 or 5 people I mentioned. Like it was funny, but
Run Tell That?
now Run Tell That was actually the lesser of the few. Like the best one was the first one. What was the name of that shit?
So Crazy.
You So Crazy, nigga. That was the funniest one.
Run Tell That was funny too. Man.
It was alright. I guess it was alright. Damn, I don't know. I want to put it.
You got Eddie Griffin.
Oh shit, I forgot it. Like Eddie Griffin, a funny motherfucker.
You know what
though.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
What's
Eddie
my-
Griffin is funny.
Man,
Yeah.
we skipping out on a lot of names, you know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
top 5 is really, really hard to do. You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Griffin tear it down now.
Wait a second.
Because I like D-Ray as well, too. So
Dog, I did like D-Ray until this last special. At first I was like, man, he ain't that funny. But this last special, the nigga was funny.
I can't think of the dude's name, man. What's the dude name that play on
There's a lot of
Blackish?
Detroit hitters.
Blackish. Oh, shit. God damn
You
it.
know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
David
the
Allen Greer? No, that's not a.
it's something like that, though. It's something like...
That motherfucker.
Yeah, he is funny, though. Yeah, he funny, though. I never actually... I don't know. I don't think I seen him in stand-up, though.
Yeah, I seen a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. Damn, yeah, it's a lot of motherfuckers. I guess we
It's a
ain't...
lot. It's a lot.
Mike Epps,
Yeah. Mike Epps.
he funny on stage.
He's a different funny though, man. He just
Retarded,
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
just be himself, bro.
For sure. But I think on the stand up tip though, I think shit. Like I said, them 3 is interchangeable for me though. And I ain't gonna lie, I listened to Richard Pryor early on because my old man had these records and shit, like with Richard Pryor and fucking Red Fox. So I got hip to them early, and I think too early though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know how you get older and then you hear that shit, you're like, oh hell no. But back then it was like, damn, what the fuck is he talking about for real?
Right.
Then I got older, and dog, Red Fox is a nasty motherfucker.
Nasty
dog.
motherfucker. Man.
You said one before. You said Cat. Nobody even mentioned Cedric the Entertainer. I
Damn.
had to put him over Cat Williams.
What?
I would.
Come on, dog. I don't know about that one.
I would.
Over Cat Williams?
Said do too much dancing and singing and his shit.
Dog, this nigga said too much dancing and singing. He funny though.
He's an entertainer though. You know what I'm
Cedric
saying?
the Entertainer. nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
He
man.
funny
He's
though,
not a
but
comedian.
over Cat Williams though?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, dog. I don't know about that one.
Put that question out there. Cat Williams or Cedric the Entertainer?
Hey, y'all listening right now, dog. Venus talking about she can't comment or chat. I'm gonna be missing y'all shows. Oh man, look, click that goddamn link. I'm only gonna tell you one more. No, but yeah, if y'all listening right now, man, hit me in the comment box, dog. Is Cedric the Entertainer funnier than Cat Williams? I don't know about that one, dog.
I'll take City said.
Nah.
Dog. Completely left one nigga out, though. Motherfucking Damon Wayans. Damon Wayans a funny motherfucker,
Yes, he
dog.
is, bro.
Yes, nigga.
Yes, he is. So that top 5 is crazy. Bro.
Yeah, the top 5
it's a lot
crazy
of
as
pe-
hell.
It's a lot of people you can put in that motherfucker.
George Lopez is funny, though.
Yeah,
He's funny.
I'll take a back in the day Chris Tucker.
Back in the day, Chris
Oh,
Tucker.
back in the day,
Yeah,
Chris Tucker.
because this new one, I was like, maybe you should just stay in retirement.
Man, I worked like at my first cooking gig.
Mm.
It was at B's Comedy Kitchen.
Oh, shit. Remember Bees?
B's
That
Comedy
shit still,
Kitchen.
that
bro.
shit closed, ain't it?
Yeah, it's closed down.
Yeah.
I think it's still I don't know.
Is it still a comedy joint?
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't been that way in a minute. But anyway, I worked there. And I thought Foolish was one of the funniest dudes
Oh, Foolish
that
funny.
hit the stage.
Yeah, Foolish funny.
bro. And that's just probably because I work with those cats. And I work with like Kool-Aid, Foolish.
Man, rest in peace.
You know, Downtown Tony Brown. A lot
Throwback.
Of them, yeah, it was a lot of them.
Throwback.
It was a lot of them dudes down
That's
there.
before Coco's.
And I worked there just to laugh, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I
Yeah.
was young though at the time. I was very, very young. That was my
Yeah.
first cooking gig. You know?
Damn,
I
what's
had a
up?
kitchen down by myself.
Salute to B's Comedy Kitchen. That motherfucker's a little hole in the wall with on Larn It, I want to say. Yeah. Tucked off in the corner. I never went there though. Yeah, I never went there. But yeah, it was some funny motherfuckers back in the day too. Damn. No, we ain't no Detroit people, man.
I mean, and I want to put Dave Chappelle in my top 5 too, though.
Yeah.
I'm saying? But I just
you
can't.
got to.
But you just can't just skip on them pioneers,
Who's
bro.
your favorite white comedian?
George Carlin, shit. George Carlin, my favorite one.
I don't know if he white, but Andrew Dice Clay.
What is he? He Italian or something.
good.
Andrew Dice Clay was he was funny too. I actually
he's
watched
funny.
fucking what was the name of that shit? Ford Fairlane. Remember that
Man,
shit?
you know
Fucking
whose
movie?
mine is, bro?
Mm.
Rodney Dangerfield.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't know,
He's a
dog.
funny motherfucking twitchy ass funny motherfucker, bro.
No, I don't know
Big
about that.
old
one.
eyeballs and shit,
Right.
man. His face just made me
His
laugh.
face made it funny.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, that's the only one I can go with. George Carlin. and shit.
George.
Right, George.
You gonna make him black now.
Right. That's the best one. Now, as far as what about women, dog? Because we ain't include no women. So what's your? You got a top 5 or top 3 or a favorite?
Some more.
Some more funny. Some more funny.
I like Tiffany.
I like Tiffany as a comedic actor.
I like her as a comedian too. She was funny as a comedian.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I like Tiffany.
And that's okay, because everybody that's not what they equipped for. You know what I'm saying? Just like I feel like
Adele Givens.
Adele Givens is.
It's a few, honestly.
I think I would probably say Adele Givens probably would be my number 1 though. The old chick that be with Corey Holcomb and shit. The old chick with the blonde hair.
Oh, the fade. with the
Yeah,
haircut.
she funny too though.
She is funny,
Yeah, she
yeah.
funny too though. I can't think of her fucking name. She funny though.
She played I Got the Hookup, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dog, low key, the whole crew on there and shit. Not to even neglect Corey Holcomb because he funny sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that whole crew though, him, her, fucking Red Grant, like them motherfuckers is funny though.
Yeah.
Dog, what was my man name with the red hair though? The old dude played on Friday. Dog, he funny. He died and shit.
Who?
The old dude that played the mailman on Friday and shit with the red hair.
Oh, his name was Red something.
Was Red something too? He was funny too though. It's a
Red
lot-
Harris, I think it was.
I don't know. I think he just made that up.
No, I think it was.
I'm pretty sure he just made it up. Dog.
Motherfucker say, "You want some of this, old man?"
Right? No. Hell
There's
yeah.
one female actress, but she's not a comedian, but she's funny as shit. She just an actor. Jennifer Lewis, man.
Oh yeah. She is funny.
She fucking hilarious.
Without
She's
being
not a
funny.
comedian.
Man, you know who funny too? What was the little fat white lady name, bro?
McCarthy.
No, she played in damn, what's her name, bro?
Well, we don't know nobody's name. That weed was good as hell.
What was her name, bro? She got a couple flicks, man. She got one flick. She playing a clock. What's her name?
That
bro?
is her last name, McCarthy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she funny. A motherfucker that played on Bridesmaids.
Yeah,
She funny as
she
shit.
funny as
Oh, she
shit,
funny as
bro.
shit.
Oh, she funny. as
Most
shit.
recently, she played a serious ass movie though. Something about a nigga getting in an accident, almost dying or some shit. I want to say it was a serious movie though. But yeah, I forgot. Yeah, something. Not Jenny McCarthy. No, that's the other McCarthy. Yeah. But I think it is McCarthy though. I'm tripping. That goddamn weed got me fucked up. I can't remember nobody's name. Hit me in the comment box right now, dog. We want to know who is in your top 5 comedian list. I think we kind of in disagreement because Monk Money seemed to not have Dave Chappelle in his top 5. I don't know how that happened and shit. What's your?
He's a funny motherfucker, but I gotta pay homage to the motherfuckers that did it before him, bro.
For sure. All right, Angry Man, we're going to start off something a little different, dog. I'm going to ask you, who, or not who, but what is your favorite special? Like which one is your favorite?
What you mean?
Like the special, like any comedian shit. Which is your go to? Like the one that you would watch all the time?
Oh, my straight go to?
Yeah.
Depending on shit, Bernie.
Bernie. Yeah.
What's your straight go to?
Shit, Bernie. How many specials did Bernie have though?
That's my point.
One.
Shit.
His TV special was hilarious.
That's my point.
Yeah.
You know, he kind of like the Big Head rap. You know, Big Head comedy. Didn't have a lot, but made a hell of an impact with what he had.
Did he have a special outside of Kings of Comedy? I don't even think so.
That's my point.
Damn, I hadn't even thought about that shit.
That's my point.
I mean, he was doing shit.
He was doing shit, but I'm saying like a special.
Like
his own shit, yeah.
But that's my point.
Damn, I
It
hadn't
happened
even thought
right
about
after
that
Kings
shit.
of Comedy. He said it on the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
But
You ever think about how funny that nigga is and he ain't had damn.
He, like I said, he's the Big Head comedy. Didn't have a lot, but made a hell of an impact with what he had.
For sure.
A hell of an impact on the little opportunity that he had.
Right.
Because he didn't have a lot of opportunities like the rest of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Outside of what you call that shit? Def Jam.
Yeah.
A couple things on Def Jam. After that, he went straight to what? Kings of Comedy.
True.
And shout out to Def Jam, bro. They
I know.
They
Put that
really,
shit on the map.
They really put that shit, put that shit out here for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Comic View was
For
doing their
us.
thing too, though.
For
BET.
us. For us.
Comic View, BET, that was for us.
Yeah, that was alright.
Yeah. It was straight.
They ain't had shit on Def Jam.
No.
Nah. I mean, they Gary Owens can thank them niggas, though.
Yeah,
Gary Owens, dog. Damn.
Damn.
I forgot his shit, right?
about him, yeah.
Fucking Gary Owens when you asked about white comedians.
Yeah,
Yeah, fucking Gary Owens. He funny as fuck, though.
Funny as hell.
So your go-to special, though, dog. What's yours?
Bernie.
Bernie, too? Damn. Fuck
I
yeah.
know you like Martin, though. Like a motherfucker.
Nah, that ain't even what I'm going to. Dog, my go-to special, dog. Ah, shit, I hope I'm saying the name right. I think it was Sunset Strip. That's the fucking whatchamacallit, Richard Pryor joint. I want to say it was called Sunset Strip or Sunset Boulevard. That's one of the last Richard Pryor joints. And I'm gonna tell you why that's my go-to though, because I watched some of Richard Pryor shit again early on, and the shit didn't make as much sense as it did when I got older. So one day, I was in my Square job and shit, supposed to be working, but I was watching that shit on YouTube, and I got a brand new understanding for that shit. So I watched that shit like a couple times now and shit. And I think the reason it's my go-to is because it's amazing. It's amazing how some shit from 30 or 40 years ago is so motherfucking relevant still.
Right now.
So that made me think two things. That made me think that damn, Richard Pryor was ahead of his time, and then it made me scared because I'm like, fuck, shit ain't changed. It's like it's fucked up. Like you get the best of both of those. Cause I'm thinking like, damn, Richard Pryor was on some shit. Cause like this was after he had took his little trip to Africa and shit. And that's why I always compare him and Dave Chappelle and shit because of that Africa shit, I think. But that's when he came back from Africa and shit. He was talking about not using the word nigga no more and shit, and just really changing his shit and reflecting on how drugs and shit had fucked his life up. And those experiences and shit was like, that's what made that comedy like some good ass comedy and still super relevant today. So that's my motherfucking go-to right there, dog.
Damn, when the last time you went to it, though, motherfucker?
A couple months ago. I watched it on YouTube, nigga. I watched that shit on YouTube, dog. I can say when the last time you go to it. I mean, I ain't watched no Bernie Mac shit in a minute. I watch it's one Dave Chappelle joint that I go back to all the time too, and I can't remember the name of that bitch, but it was one of the earlier ones. I want to say maybe his second special. It was his first time doing a show back in DC. I can't remember the name of that bitch, but that shit was classic too. It came out. I want to say it came out like right after Half Baked. Like that's how old that shit is. Half Baked is fucking classic though.
I want to change my go-to, bro. It's motherfucking Delirious, bro.
I'm surprised. I thought that's what Angry Man was gonna say.
I'm
Honestly,
change mine to Delirious, bro. Because
I
I
thought
still
Angry Man
got
was
the
gonna say that shit.
DVDs,
Yeah.
and I still watch them bitches every now and again, bro. That shit is just funny, man. Especially when you talking about the motherfucker Gooly Goo Goo.
Gooly Goo Goo.
Oh man, that shit funny. Now I done heard it 1,000 times.
No, I for sure thought that's what Angry Man was gonna say. Cause that used to be his shit. He used to be quoting shit. I'm surprised. What made you switch that up?
Man, Bernie.
Bernie, huh?
Shit, the motherfuckers, he just raw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. It just looked like his shit ain't written. It looked like it's just shit just coming straight from the heart.
It do though. It do. He tells stories like no other though.
And
For
I
real.
guess
For
that's
real.
why I like the comedians. I like the ones that can tell storytellers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not
I can
somebody
feel
to
that.
get up there and watch the chicken cross the road and shit. You know.
He said, "Why did the chicken cross the road?" Hell nah. Hey, I want to ask you this too though. We talked about Eddie Murphy and Delirious and all that shit though. Could he come back and do some like what would you expect from an Eddie Murphy stand up now?
You know, I heard I'm not true is that he's supposed to be doing.
That's what he said.
But
He should though. He should have been. He should have never stopped. I don't think. He let the movies and the money get to the motherfuckers.
no, he said it. I saw an interview with him, and he said the one reason he had to slow it down is because of his kids.
Yeah.
His kids was starting to peek at his stand-ups, and he's standing there talking about ass and shit and fucking.
Dog.
He said he had to. Now his kids, I guess, are grown now. You know
Yo,
what
but
I'm
his
saying?
shit used to be crazy. The world used to be crazy, dog. I'm just looking at some of these old comedians, the shit they was getting away with. Man, he was talking so much shit about gay people, dog.
Yeah,
like he was calling them all kind of faggots and shit.
Yeah,
like,
bro,
that shit would not fly, dog.
Right.
I mean, he was literally pointing niggas out in the audience, dog.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit could never fly these days,
Never
dog.
fly.
That's why I say I don't know. Like, what would he? I mean, I said the same thing though about Bernie though. When they said that he was gonna do a national TV show and shit with no laugh track, I was like, man, that shit ain't gonna work.
Man,
But he worked that shit. So maybe Eddie in that same. I don't know, cause like when you thinking about the last shit you seen from Eddie on stand up, like you know it can't be that. Like we just not in the climate for it to be that. Dave Chappelle shit that I watched last night was the closest thing to being from that era, nigga. Cause
But you gotta
he
think,
pushed the envelope.
he pushed the envelope on that bitch for
But you
real.
gotta think, Eddie been out the game for so long. Think about the material this motherfucker can have.
I'm sure.
I mean, think about the shit he just sat back and
But
watched for
dog,
years.
he's playing Dolomite.
That shit gonna be hilarious.
That
Damn,
shit-
Rudy Ray Moore,
Rudy
nigga, we
Ray
ain't saying
Moore,
shit
yeah,
about him. Damn,
yeah.
there's a lot of motherfuckers though. But yeah, that shit gonna be hilarious, and that might be his setup for the special and shit.
'Cause I
Like,
want to see that shit.
man, look, I can't wait till that shit go out, dog. Miriam just checked in on IG Live. What up, though? Miriam, we talking about top 5 comedians, man. If you got top 5 comedians, put that list on the comments on IG Live or on Facebook Live.
A lot of people don't even watch comedy.
True, I guess that's true. But I'm still kind of tripping though, cause Kevin Hart is funny a little bit. I'm just kind of tripping that he didn't come up in nobody's, and we still, even after mentioning all these people, we haven't said that. No, ain't gonna happen.
No.
Yeah. Some of it. Let me see. I'm trying
Kevin
to
Hart.
think.
No, I'm not saying he's not funny.
Oh, he's funny.
He's
Yeah.
funny.
Just not funny than the motherfuckers that I mentioned.
He's not in that caliber of funny.
He just in a time right now where he can just soak up all the money right now. He's
Yeah.
soaking up a bunch of money. And all of them did it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think of an honorable mention that we completely forgot though. Somebody's just so off the radar because it's almost time to get up out of here. If you got a last minute comment, man, hit me in the comment box right now. Let us know who your top 5 is. Our comment box is dry as fuck today.
Yeah.
Comment box is so dry, like a motherfucking old vagina and shit.
That's nice.
A old vagina next to the fan and shit. Extra dry.
That's nice.
Ah, shit. Anybody I'm missing though before we get up out of here? With this dry ass comment box. Niggas already started their weekend and shit. Guess they getting it in.
I can't think of it.
Hell no, cause I think we didn't cover everybody. Dog, hold on, dog. Fucking Jerry Seinfeld, dog. Jerry Seinfeld is funny though.
He is.
Jerry Seinfeld is funny.
He is
We
special
probably
kind
we
of
probably slipped on a lot of ways.
Yeah, yeah. Jerry Seinfeld is definitely funny though. I'm getting a call from United States. I don't even know what area code is 207. Yeah. I don't even know what that is. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know either, bro.
Yeah, so Jerry Seinfeld I did forget. That's about it. I think them the only ones that we didn't actually mention that should get some kind of mention.
I don't know. You said honorable mention, motherfucker?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. I think
There's a lot of motherfuckers out there. I don't know. We skipped over Lavelle Crawford.
He funny,
He
but
had his times.
yeah, it's times.
Shit, I don't fucking know.
That's really I don't know. Earthquake funny.
Yeah.
Earthquake funny.
Motherfucking Don D.C. Curry.
Yeah, DC Curry is funny. DC Curry funny.
Yeah,
Earthquake
funny. Yeah.
We skipped over him and shit.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, it's about. What about? Hold on, dog. What about fucking shit? What about Ricky Smiley?
Oh damn.
Cause I don't really.
Funny.
Not so much for me. That's like a no for me though. But I just thought about him.
Man, he funny.
Think so?
Yeah,
He alright.
Yeah. Nephew Tommy. No, he funny for radio. He funny for radio. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it, dog.
Yeah, we got them all.
We got them all. Yo, it's about time to get up out of here, dog. Yeah, common comedians, man. We looking for the top 5, Mariam. Top 5. We already ran through our top 5. But on the way out of here, we're going to do something a little different, though. We're going to switch it up. So, Angry Man, we're going to start with you on the way out of here, dog. I want to know, out of your top 5 comedians and shit, which one of those would you want to have an actual conversation with?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock?
Yeah.
Word? Why?
Nah, because Chris Rock just keeps it real.
Keeps it all the way real, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and he ain't cutting no corners, pulling no punches.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, he says that shit.
Right.
Like him and Bernie, they just say that.
Just say that shit. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For
So
sure.
yeah, it'll have to be Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. Money, what you say, dog? If you had one of your top 5, you could have a conversation with, dog, who would it be?
Red Fox.
Red Fox. Dog, Red Fox. And why Red Fox?
Just because the shit he gonna say, bro, the shit I know is gonna come out his mouth, bro. It's gonna be graunchy. And I mean, he wasn't so serious. Like a lot of these motherfuckers be like serious and like, you know, pushing the envelope, and he was just talking about just grimy shit that he done been through in his life. So you know what I mean. So just him telling me a story about some shit that happened in motherfucking 1970.
Shit, or
58.
50s, right? I was gonna say, dog. But you know what? Just to piggyback on that, dog. Before I say mine, I fuck with you. Red Fox one in my top 5 and shit, though. So, but I would say that though, if I had a conversation with Red Fox, I think that shit would be dope. And the reason why is because some shit I seen on Mike Tyson shit, his podcast, Hot Boxing. He was talking about fucking what you call it. He was talking about Red Fox. He was talking about how Red Fox was telling a story about him and Malcolm X and shit. Cause like I think I mentioned before, like he was St. Louis Red and Malcolm X was fucking Detroit Red and shit. Like these niggas was gangsters for real. And like to hear some of them stories from them days, most definitely, yeah, I would definitely want to have a conversation with Red Fox and shit. But out of my top 5, dog, I think that for real, I go back to this. Again, just not just because I like the special so much, but it's got to be Richard Pryor though, and I say that because just like he did a lot of drugs, fuck with a lot of hoes and dudes from his own admission and shit, some very nasty shit, but and like just where he came from to the point where like he realized some things and made some changes. I think those would be some great conversations because like have you ever? I mean, this is probably tough for anybody to answer, but have you ever talked to somebody who really been down through it, though? I mean, you're talking about an addiction like that. So then when you hear those stories, it's a difference between hearing those stories while they're going through it, but hearing those stories and then figuring out how they figured it out is the shit. Yeah. And then just to be in a position where he was in back in those days where, you know, being black and having money was definitely like it was taboo. It wasn't a thing. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got into some areas that you wasn't supposed to be in for sure. So I think for that, like, no, I would have to have that conversation with him. And then it's just him and Dave though. They went to Africa though. Yeah. I'm going to Africa. Fuck that. Yeah. Cause I want to have an African story too and shit. You know what I'm saying?
His name Deion Cole.
Deion Cole. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, from Blackish. Yeah. Mariam said Chris D'Elia. I'm not sure who is Chris D'Elia. Oh, you gotta put me hip to that. I don't know. See, we done missed some motherfuckers I ain't even paying attention to.
Chris
for real.
D'Elia.
You know? You hip?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I thought you was hip, dog. Yo, on that note, man, we about to get up out of here, dog. I want to thank everybody who checked us out and didn't comment today.
Yeah.
Shout out to all you squares. Also, it is the official ending weekend of the summer, so make sure that you enjoy your Labor Day weekend responsibly so you can make it back on Monday. Are we doing a show on Monday? It is the holiday. I don't know. I guess we'll see. No show on Monday. No. All right, we'll be off like everybody else, so I guess we'll check y'all out Wednesday. But also, don't forget, man, today is the first Spartans football game today and shit, so shout out to the green and white. We will be going down at 16101 East 10 Mile Road today at Easy Street Saloon. Game starts at 7 p.m., so make sure you pull up, get some of these wing specials. You know what I'm saying? $2 brewskis and shit like that. We gonna be in the building, man. Then also, of course, you gotta go to our website, pardonmyeastside.com, and support the brand. Use the promo code eBlockRadio and get 25% off, dog. Till the next time, though, man, you already know what it is. The livest cloud radio show on the planet.
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio, live on your down, man. I got my man Angry Man in the building.
All right, man, I'm gonna switch this shit up real quick. Real quick. You motherfuckers stay safe over the goddamn weekend, man. Don't do nothing stupid. Go eat, drink, take your punk ass home.
Dog, for real.
You know what I'm saying? I don't get up on Tuesday and half you motherfuckers dead and shit.
Dog, for real.
Take your asses home, man.
No bullshit, man. Mark Money in the building.
Man, you know what it is.
And of course, man, it's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down live from the 48205, man. Peace out, y'all.
Holla at your loved ones, cuz.
Yeah.
That nigga said, for real, dog. Arrive alive.